majored in kinesiology, pre-physical therapy. They offered me a place to eat my lunch, sit down and relax for a little bit. When I was at Augusta University, I was very busy, so I didn't have a lot of downtime. So, you know, the little bit of downtime that I had, you know, I would sit in there, eat, and study. They offered as much as they could. A lot of different options I had available to me. I found out by word of mouth or stumbling into it. Being a full-time student allows you to work for the VA, and you get a lot of benefits from that, but that's not posted anywhere or talked about. The majority of veteran students that go to school never even know about that ability.
Well, I thought it was important to add into my syllabus something about needs for pregnant women and potentially bringing children to class, etc. For a couple of reasons. The biggest one is that I don't think very many people understand that Title IX does have implications for pregnant students. And I think a lot of students don't understand that, and a lot of faculty don't understand that. Just because you're pregnant, you don't lose your right to an education. Our university has a record over the years of off and on being better or worse in terms of empowering parents and students. You know, at one time, many years ago in Augusta College, there was some child care services. There have been those off and on nearby campus or connected to campus. But we haven't always had the sustained funding and grants that we need to make that work. So that's an area that I'd really like to see prioritized quite a bit more if we could, to provide some kind of reasonably priced childcare for students at Augusta University. I think that would just be amazing and revolutionary, because we are a university that has a number of people who are non-traditional students.
I identify as a non-traditional student because I have multiple jobs. I'm consistently going, so I'm not in a place in life where I can just sit down and just do and focus on school. I actually work at two different places. I have the job here at the Writing Center, the Augusta University Writing Center, you know, because I always have to plug them. And then I also write over at, or I don't know why I said right. I also work over at the Fort Gordon Wireless Advocates, which basically, we just sell cell phones. If you need to know anything about cell phones, like, I'm your girl. I think the expectation at a university like this one is that people are going to have ample amounts of time to dedicate to specific classes. Unfortunately, that also means that the online classes that I used to get by on are no longer available. So now my semester is basically spent running back and forth between physical in-person classes rather than being able to split that time online. It's unfortunate because that means I have less time to do other things, and it also means that I have less time to spend at work, which is the way that I pay for school in the first place.